welcome to the second part of your videos. So today, or this section, we're going to focus on balancing. So you will need one block or two blocks, definitely your strap or your make-do strap, possibly the tissues if we can fit some Nadi Shodhana at the end. Sorry, we didn't have time to do the last one. Anyway, as always, just get yourself nice and comfortable, starting to relax onto your mat. Try and leave all the troubles, all the challenges behind. You're taking this time for you. So surrender onto your mat. Maybe loosen those shoulder blades, hugging them together. Then allow them to sink into your mat. Maybe turn your head from side to side. Allow the legs to be heavy. You can focus on your breath. Just feel the smooth, uninterrupted inhales and the smooth, uninterrupted exhales. Each time you exhale, just feel the body release a little more. As always, you can press pause if you need longer in relaxation. If not, we're going to start this practice by focusing on our breathing. So come to sit in a nice, comfortable, cross-legged position. If you have a block or your book, you may like to sit on it to get more comfortable, allowing the knees to come towards the mat. And we're going to inhale the arms out long. Exhale, bring to heart center. Inhale, the elbows come up. Exhale, push forward. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, hands down. Shoulders up, back and down. Inhale, exhale, back to heart center. Inhale, elbows up. Exhale, push away. Feel those shoulder blades expanding across your back. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, down. Inhale, shoulders up, back and down. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhaling up. Exhale, push forward. Inhale, up. Exhale, hands down by your side. Inhale, shoulders up, back and down. And exhale, hands to heart center. Now we're going to start in our Surya Namaskara B. So if you feel you need to do a few more Surya Namaskara A's to warm up, or anything you'd like to warm up with, please press pause once again and take whatever postures you'd like. And then we're all going to meet back into our downward facing dog. So here we are in our downward facing dog. The shoulders are away from the ears. You're externally rotating the arms. Your feet are hip width apart and parallel. Your gaze, your drifting, is to the back of your mat. Your fingers are spread wide, especially the thumb and index finger. Weight into the knuckles and the heels of the hand. Let's take 3 breaths here. Inhale. And exhale, 1. Inhale. And exhale, 2. Inhale and exhale, 3. Inhale, look to see where you're heading, and as you exhale, bend your knees and gently walk to the front of your mat. Inhaling, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana, flat back. Exhale, flow forward to Uttanasana. Inhale, gather the air up as we come into Utkatasana, chair pose. Make sure you can see all 10 toes. Tailbone lengthens down, shoulders away from the ears. Maybe a smile here. As you exhale, flow forward to Uttanasana. Inhaling, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana, flat back. Hands to mat. Step back right, step back left. Take your options, whether it's you're coming down to your cat-cow, your cobra, all the way down to your tummy, or taking a chaturanga. Come forward and down, elbows in. Roll over those toes. Here I am in Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, upward facing dog. Exhale, push back to Ardha Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Without raising your right leg, we're going to step through. Coming up for Virabhadrasana 1 on the right hand side. Try and remember your, oh sorry, I went to Warrior 2. We're in Warrior 1. Remember to stack that right knee over that right ankle. The arms are up. Remembering your cues. The weight to the outside edge of that right foot. Ribs coming into the midline. Inhale and exhale, opening out to your Warrior 2. Here we are, where we should be. So your gaze, your drishti is to your front middle fingers. Check to see that your left arm is in alignment. Now we're not on surfboard, so we're not coming too far forward, we're not going too far back. We're keeping that knee bend. And then we're simply lengthening that tailbone down. So we're not tucking the hips out or bringing them too far forward. And let's reverse our warrior. So it's our right hand that comes up and back. The left hand can just slide down your left thigh. Or take a bind. See if you can reach your right thigh. And let's straighten out that right leg. Taking your block. Place your block inside your right foot. Leg is straight. And you're going to exhale the right side of the body long. Find your block. Gently rotate the left side of the body. So maybe put your left hand on your hip. Opening out. Becoming flat. Shoulder over shoulder. The weight to the outside edge of your right foot. Raise the left arm up. If you can't keep looking up at your hand, look down, especially if you have neck issues. Or just look into the horizon. All the time, think of yourself as being flat. Let's hold here for 3. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Finding your Warrior 2. Move the block. Cartwheel the hands to frame the front foot. Now I'm doing a one-legged chaturanga, or you may just simply come back to your downward facing dog in whichever way. But I'm sweeping my right leg behind. I'm coming forward and down. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, push back to your downward facing dog. Just take a few moments here. I'm ruckling the neck. The hips are up and back. And then step the left foot to the left hand for your Virabhadrasana 1 on the left hand side. Knee over the ankle, left hip back, right hip forward, ribs coming in, make space. So take the ribs away from the pubic bone as you raise your arms up. Exhale, opening out to Warrior 2. Trying to be in alignment, no surfers. And let's reverse our warrior. The left hand comes up and back. See if you can take the right hand onto the thigh, or simply allow it to come down your back thigh, your right thigh. Straightening out that left leg. Exhale the left side of the body long. Find your block. Place the block inside your left foot. Hand onto the block, opening out that right shoulder, right hip back, flat as possible, taking your right hand up. Just find moments of stillness. Feel the muscles working. And then coming back to your Warrior 2. Cartwheel your hands to frame your front foot. Take your version of Vinyasa. Remember, cat-cow is always an option, even if you're not pregnant. Sweep that left leg back for your one-legged chaturanga if you're joining me. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, push back to your downward facing dog. Breathe here for 3, 2. Take a deep, long inhale and a long, slow exhale. Inhale, exhale, deeply bend your knees and step, jump or float to the top of your mat. Inhaling, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, flow forward to Uttanasana. Inhale, gather the air up. Exhale, coming back to your chair pose. Let's take a few seated now, so widen those legs. As you come into Malasana, Yogi Squat, gently pressing the triceps into your knees, lengthening through the back. You may like to sit on a block. Just get to wherever you are. Now if you want to pop in a crow here, if you're experienced, I cannot teach you crow in this video, it's just too dangerous. But if you want to press pause and pop up into your crow, please do so. If not, or when you're ready, come to join us. We're going to come into a seated pose now, and it's good old Paschimottanasana, which basically means forward fold. So have your strap handy. Most people like to put a strap around your feet, or you can place a block here. Wherever you are, we're always looking for length in the spine. Now we're not going to collapse forward, we've got a chance to do that. It's called caterpillar in yin, so we can do that after this. But let's try and lengthen out the back. So it's placing the strap around both feet. Hold on. Move the flesh from your sit bones. So you're sitting up nice and tall in a Dandasana. Inhale, look for length, and exhale, flow forward. Inhale for length, exhale, flow forward. Inhale, looking for length, and exhale, flow forward all the time, maintaining as long a back as possible. Try not to round. Keep looking at your toes. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. That core is engaged, the shoulders are away from the ears. On each inhalation, just feel yourself go a little further. Even if it's only in your imagination, but that's what we're aiming for, to go further on each exhalation. So inhale, look for length. Exhale, fold forward. Okay, now you can loose the strap. And we're going to do something nice, especially if you have tight hamstrings. You may like to place a block under them because we're basically going to just flop forward. We can round them back as much as we like. We're getting deeper into the muscles, but if you have tight hamstrings, my advice is to place a block there. If that doesn't work, just round as much as you can. Just go as far as you can. So let's everybody inhale. Look for length and exhale, work yourself all the way down. Stilling the mind, relaxing the muscles. Just let go of any thoughts. And this is a great one to do probably mid-morning. First thing in the morning is not advisable because we're extremely stiff. We're longer but we're stiffer. And just keep relaxing down. Good. And when you're ready, bring your hands up your legs, and we're going to come back to Tadasana, mountain pose, for our balances. So have your strap on your right shoulder. And we're going to start in a lovely tree. So tree on the right hand side. So root down with the left foot. Take your right foot to your ankle, your calf, your inner thigh. Steady yourself, shoulders over the hips, core engaged. Gently take that right hip back a little further and just stay here, looking into the horizon. You may blossom out your tree, the sun is out, the trees are growing. Or if you want a lovely stretch for those shoulders, open out through the chest. Remember, it doesn't matter where that foot is. And release. Let's come into dancer's pose. So taking
your hand around your foot from the inside. The thumb comes onto the arch of the foot at the back, so that's your support. Knees come together. We're going to gently raise the left arm up and push that foot into the hand. Remember, this is a back bend, so you should feel it in the in the lumbar area. And then all the time try to parallel your thigh towards your mat. Inhale, exhale, inhale and exhale, inhale and exhale and release. Shake everything out. Strap. We'll keep the strap on the right side. But we're going to complete this little sequence here. So taking your left foot, rooting down with the right. Remember your big toe, your little toe and your heel. Left foot comes into the ankle, the calf, the inner thigh. Foot points down, opening out at left hip. Shoulders over the hips, core engaged. And then take your options, whether you're just staying here with Namaste, blossoming out, interlace the hands. Let's count 3. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale and release. So now we're going to use our strap. So first of all, we're going to do Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana. It doesn't matter where you get to. You may simply just draw your knee in towards your chest for a one-legged mountain pose. Or you may take your strap around your foot. Got a very long strap here. Stretch out the hamstrings, or only staying here, depending on how much room you've got. It may be uncomfortable to take your leg out to the right, and if you've got a wall very close by you, it's extremely off-putting. Or the opportunity is there to take hold of your big toe with your thumb and peace finger, squaring the hips first, and extend. One more breath. Inhale and exhale. Release. Coming back to your one-legged mountain pose, and I wobbled, I'm sorry. And let's turn this into Virabhadrasana 3. Warrior 3. Hands on the hips to steady yourself. Dropping that right glute. Hands of prayer. And be as still as you possibly can. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Really stand on that wall. Exhale and release. Very, very nice. Now taking your strap on your left shoulder. And we're going to do Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana. So taking the strap around the left foot. Or just simply bring your knee in. Again, the strap, stretching out those hamstrings, toes coming towards you. Taking your thumb and peace finger around your big toe. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Hands to the hips. Virabhadrasana 3. Dropping that left glute. One more breath. Inhale and exhale and release. Now some of you may have thought I'd forgotten your dances, but I haven't. I'm just putting it in another place. So, taking your left foot with your left hand, thumb comes onto the arch of the foot, knees together, arm comes up, pushing your foot into your hand, paralleling your thigh to the mat, feeling the stretch in the lumbar area. 2 more breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale and release. Pedal your feet out. Again, let's come down to Armalasana. Maybe you want to try a crow now, or just simply oil out those hips, gently pushing your triceps into your knees, looking for length. Now we've already done one back bend. Let's do another by coming down onto the mat. We're going to take a camel pose. So I can't go and go against a wall because you'll lose me altogether. So with camel, it doesn't matter where you get. Now I'm going to turn around so you can see what I'm doing. You may like to come onto the tips of your toes to help you go a little further. Getting to here is fine. The idea is we're taking our chest up and out, broaden through the collarbones. Now if you are able to take hold of your heels, whether your feet are flat or you're on your tiptoes, get to here, broaden through the chest and push those hips forward. I'm going to turn around so you can see what I'm doing. So steady yourself first. Work out whether you want to have your feet flat or on tiptoes. Hold on to the hips, keep pushing forward. Broaden through the collarbones. Take hold of the ankles if that's available, and then push forward, dropping the head back, and we'll hold for 3 breaths. Exhale, release. Make 2 fists with your hands and gently come down to the mat and just breathe it out. You don't want to rush coming out of camel, especially if you've gone backwards. So just take a few moments. And pregnant ladies can definitely do that. You don't have to go anywhere near your ankles, but you're getting a lovely stretch across the shoulders and the chest. Good. So let's take one more back bend. So it's all about back bends today. Coming into our side seal. Nice gentle stretch for the whole of the spine. From the nape of the neck all the way down to the tailbone. It looks nice and easy. It is easy. It should be comfortable. So have the hips over the hips, thighs over thighs, knees over knees, ankles together, feet together, and just enjoy a stretch here. Maybe this is an opportunity for you to just quieten the mind, relaxing the muscles, working on all the deep tendons and ligaments. You can press pause and stay here for any length of time. We are going to come over onto the left to balance this up. And again, stack everything. Now those who want to are going to come onto their tummies, except pregnant ladies, for Shavasana. But if you want a different version, staying in your side seal, raise a leg. Maybe bend the leg. Don't go too mad because you've got a tendency to really overstretch the hip flexors. And maybe just take a leg here, do the other side. If you want to come into Shavasana, your locust pose, lie down flat, hands by your side. The forehead can rest gently on the mat. Your legs come together as though you have one leg. Exhale the arms out, sweep them behind you, interlace your hands, start to get those heads of the shoulders back, lift the arms, keep looking down and along, hold for 3 breaths. Last one. Inhale and exhale. Raise the legs if that's there for you. Whatever time of day you're doing this practice. Inhale and exhale 2, Inhale and exhale 3. Now take a rest. Make a pillow with your hands. Allow your forehead to rest on your hands. Bring your toes together. Your heels gently resting apart and just rock out that sacrum. Finding a tabletop. Cross your ankles and we're going to do an inversion, a nice simple inversion. We can come into our shoulder stand. Remember, your downward facing dog is always there for you, or our pregnant ladies can just place their hands onto their imaginary wall and trying to get your hips slightly higher than your heart and stay there. Of course, downward facing dog is always available. Really make this dog count. Your hips are up and back. Your shoulders are away from your ears. You're relaxing, especially those shoulders away from the ears. Or of course you may go into your version of shoulder stand as I demonstrated in the last video, or taking waterfall. But some of you get very confused with Matsyasana, the fish pose, so you can see me properly now, and we can keep going back and I can demonstrate what I mean about making a diamond shape with the thumb and forefinger. So here we are in whichever form of inversion you're in, whether you're a full shoulder stand, just bring the legs towards the face. Make your diamond shape. So your elbows are forming a diamond. Gradually allow the legs to come down. So your sacrum lands on the diamond. Puff out that chest. Place the crown of the head onto the mat. Keep opening out, opening out. There should be any weight onto the top of the head. It should all be in your elbows. If you want to raise your legs, I'm going to come out because you probably can't hear what I'm saying properly. So just inhale and exhale here a few more times. Just breathe it out. So before we go into Shavasana, come to join me in an easy cross-legged position. This is where you need your tissues. You may like to blow your nose beforehand. And we're going to do the alternate nostril breathing, which is very good to balance you. And we all need balancing at this time. So as you're doing your alternate nostril breathing, think of this. So think positive, be positive, and positive things will happen. So I'm going to start you off. So you can have your left hand gently resting on your knee. Taking your hand, now the traditional way to do it is with your ring finger on your left nostril. I don't like that, so I bring all my fingers into the middle and I just simply use my little finger. But if you want to use the ring finger, that's fine. And the thumb. So for me, I've just got the little finger and the thumb up. I take a deep inhale. I place my right thumb on my right nostril. So another inhale. And then inhale completely through the left nostril for a count of 4. Close the left nostril, hold for 1, and exhale, remove the thumb through the right nostril for 4. Inhale through the right nostril for 4. Closed for 4. And exhale through the left for 4. It's very difficult for me to talk and breathe correctly at the same time, but I'll do it one more time with you. So we always start on the left. So inhale for 4. Close for 1. Exhale for 4 through the right nostril. Inhale for 4 for the right nostril. Close and hold and release for 4 through the left nostril. Now you can keep going for a few more rounds of breath, and that's why you needed your tissue. All the time starting on the left. If you get a little bit confused, just come back, start at the left nostril, or just simply think of breathing in through the left. Hold. Now the energy is going to the third eye, your prana. And then exhale through the right nostril for 4. Close the right nostril if you're closing. Inhaling for 4. Hold. Energy to the third eye. And release through the left nostril. So I think you've got the idea. Always start on the left and close. So, why don't we just settle the body down for Shavasana? So get yourself comfortable. Maybe move your head from side to side. Shuffle the shoulder blades underneath you. And lie flat on your mat. Have your legs splaying gently out to the sides. Focus on your breath. Maybe placing your left hand on your heart center, your right hand on your tummy. And just feel the smooth breath. Inhaling and exhaling. Nothing to do but surrender onto your mat. Keeping your eyes closed. Now at this juncture, if you want a nice long Shavasana, you may take the 2 recordings I've given you, one for immunity and one for Shavasana. I don't want to make these videos too long. If you're coming back with me, I'm just going to give you another little quote to keep us going in these challenging times. Happiness is not the absence of problems, it's the ability to deal with them. So with that in mind, very gently come to meet me in an easy cross-legged position, Sukhasana, having your hands gently resting on your knees. Take a deep, long, nourishing inhale and a long, slow, cleansing exhale. Inhale. Exhale, bring your left hand to your heart center, join it with the right. Bringing your thumb knuckles up to your third eye. And together we bow our heads and say Namaste.